Hey everybody, I have been busy. This is 3 weeks worth of designing and printing, and I'm very happy about how it all has turned out. I have an advanced recon scout party, and they're all custom. They're not repro, they are custom, obviously custom. Okay, the first part is the engine, right? The struts. Now, this is an original, that's a print, right? So there are some differences, but it's compatible, works for me. These are stainless steel rods, and they are 4 millimeters diameter. This receptacle is a 3 millimeter diameter. I ordered before, and I was like, well, I got a 3D printer, I can fix this. So I made little adapters, 4 into 3, and they ride outside and they look great. They fit into I will leave a link to the guy's files. This is one of his Thingiverse, so is that, but this is mine. This little piece is mine. I had to make it work because the ones in the file didn't fit, and that one's not mounted right. There we go. Yeah, it plugs in down in there, right? There's a slot. And this is my Canon, my ion cannon. Sorry it's so fuzzy, right? Of course, he stays in. I forget what, there's 3 different versions here, right? And they all needed struts. This one got it to work. The motor was just a little bit cranky, right? And then it got really cranky and started cranking. So it's fixed. I got these blasters are from the Transformers. They're on Thingiverse too. They were handguns for the robots to hold, but I modded them into nose guns. And if you'll notice, that's one way up, and those are the other way up. That's okay. Now, this is my droid, one of my droids. This is MFR4. He is now a Y-Wing co-pilot. He needed a booster seat, so I put a piece of cardboard in there. And that's an original Canon. See, I printed these from the files, and I put my own parts on there. You can see the contrast a lot better with the gray on black, gray on other gray. And got R5D4 vintage figure in there right now, and another one of my custom cannons. I had to make a gasket for the sides because it was too small. Oops. And I'm very happy. I didn't do the bombs, and they're so heavy now with all the metal, and that one takes batteries. These two are non-electronic, right? Let me talk about the canopy. The canopy, I could not get it to work for nothing. I almost broke that Y-Wing getting the other one off, and that one is not perfect, as you see that the gap right there, because there's plastic, the frame around here where this thing sits is not quite does not quite match up with this part. So I had to go and sand. That's why it's all white like that. Got away from the black plastic. It was nice while it lasted, but it's picky. The black plastic is very picky. Anyway, it works, but not perfectly. See, it wants to spring open because of the way it's sitting over here. But that's okay, because yeah, what happened was this little knob, little latch, goes down into the hole there, and the one before I designed it, out of it, it got hung up. It would not come out. It was in there forever, and I had to break this in order to not break this. That one is gone. I was able to actually rescue it with super glue, and yeah, the little channels right there, gonna be fog lights. thinking advanced recon. It latches and it will sit down, but it wants to, pretty good for a junkyard fix. It wants to sit up, you know, not bad for a junkyard fix. And I was able to design in some little lines to go with these lines, which are off because it came from a junkyard. I'm playing that up, y'all. I'm very happy with the way these struts turned out, and my droid fits in there almost perfect. Like I said, booster seat, they fit in there so nicely. And when I did these two, this one popped up online for sale on eBay, I tell you. And the guy was like, you know what, this thing is broken. And yeah, it wasn't broken, it was missing its parts. Even the landing gear works, but they're so heavy that it pushes them all the way down because of all the metal. And that one's got batteries, and I use the really neat battery adapter in that one. That's cool. Like I said, I will leave a link below to the guy on Thingiverse. He did an excellent job, and I just noticed something. You know what? Pointy thing up. Two pointy things up. Two pointy things up. See, that one's broken. Well, that one's broken. Okay. Maybe I should do a little walk by maintenance. Wait a minute. That's two up. That's one up. Yeah, that's one up. Oops. I got it switched around a little bit wrong, but that's okay. You know what? Junkyard Fiction. It works. And pew pew. Love that. I never thought I would own a vintage Y-Wing. And 90% of it, I still don't own a vintage Y-Wing, but I'm very happy with my little mods. Those are not repro. They are totally custom. And the reason I say that is because repro, as far as I can tell, tries to rip off the original, take away from the original, copy the original. These don't. That is an original part. This is not. This is not. And it's obvious that it isn't. That's what. You want to go. I've been accused of doing repro and trying to rip off the originals. And I'm like, oh yeah? Let's do a side-by-side comparison of any repro that you say I make with an original. How can you tell the difference? Oh, well, it's obvious. Well, there you go. It's custom. All right. Yeah, custom. I'm going to put lights in there. LED lights. I think it looks so cool. I love these Y-Wings. Oh, my gosh. Y'all, thanks for watching. I want to show this off. I've got another video coming up soon, I hope. Talk to you soon. Out of here. Bye-bye.